Sydney will be hosting the WorldPride event in 2023.
Yeah!
The opening concert is now set, and it's going to be a winner. Kylie Minogue, Charli 19, and Jessica Mauboy will headline the live and proud gig on Friday, February 24th. The show will also air on television around the nation on ABC TV and ABC iView. The concert will be followed by the 45th Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras on Saturday, February 25th. Other highlights during WorldPride include the Human Rights Conference, the First Nations Gala concert, and Pride March. Sydney is set to make history as the first city in the Southern Hemisphere to host a WorldPride event. After winning the rights in 2019, Australia will surely be talking about the event and its memories for months to come. Well. Question 2. With a Bacardi shot, I'd swallow that. Kylie Minogue and stars are going to make Sydney WorldPride a celebration of gay Oz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why Australia gotta be so far?
I know, right?
Straight up.
We should start one down here. Is there any talk of like a...
What, a
We
pride?
have prides here all the time, baby.
Yeah, we have
if you would come from Homestead in June, which is Pride Month, we got plenty for
we're supposed to have
Mardi Gras.
I swear to God, I keep telling production, you have got, if I'm going to continue to host It's Happening, you're going to have to hire a translator for Homestead, because I do not understand the speech that goes on down
We
there.
have Pride of America's coming here in February.
That's
Boy
right.
George. You know who Boy George is?
What is Pride of America?
Ay, Dios
speak
mío. Okay,
Anyways,
can we talk
I
about
don't wanna
Kylie? Can we
hijack
talk about
it.
Kylie?
I don't wanna
please?
flip a
Let's talk about
table
Kylie.
today.
We're getting
Yes,
off
yes.
I
topic.
don't want to flip a table today.
Oh
Let's
my
just-
God.
I'm just going to tell all of you, I'm just
What's
going
Pride of America?
to give you the forewarning. I am one of Kylie Minogue, like, super stan. She's
Oh
my
my God.
number one diva.
Number one, but
Number
I mean, for you
one.
to say number one, that's a lot.
Number one, literally.
Cher, Madonna.
Nope, she's my number one because
Really?
I was into Kylie. Like, she came in my life at a very tough time, so her music got me through some really tough.
I have a friend that,
Of course
and
you do.
he's watching, I have one, and he's watching the show right now, and he's watching you say that, and he's going, oh my God, I don't know that bearded drag queen yet, but she's going to become my best friend. He is so fanatical on Kylie Minogue.
Oh, yeah.
He literally, when
Really?
she announces a show,
Yeah.
if she announces a show in the United States, he flies to
When I still lived in North Carolina, I flew to New York to see her.
There it is.
And then when she was in Georgia, I drove to Georgia to see her.
Well,
both
Now,
for U.S.
here's the
tours.
challenge. If Kylie announced tomorrow
Yes.
that she's going to do a concert in Homestead, would you still go?
I would still go.
I would go.
But-
I would bring all
And
your.
she'd stop by my house and take me too.
But the thing
Yeah.
is that I love about this, right? Because obviously she's like world iconic. I love that they've included Jessica. So I know you guys probably know who Jessica Mauboy is, but she's basically like Australia's version of Christina Aguilera,
Oh, cool.
Britney Spears, Fantasia, all rolled into one. Like she does it all.
What do y'all think about our reference here about gay Oz? Everybody get what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Gay
Yeah,
Oz?
yeah, yeah.
The Wizard of Oz?
No. Well, yes, but like the boy from Oz,
Okay.
the Broadway
I got
show.
you.
Australia is generally in slang referred to as Oz. And
Oh, Hugh Jackman better show up at this thing.
Oh,
my
He
God.
better.
But you know, like, so she came out with Locomotion in the 80s, right? And then, don't kill me, Auntie Mame. Then she wasn't relevant for a while.
No,
and
see-
then, oh yeah, don't spit out your shit out. And
here's
then
what's-
gay people brought her back. Then she
Here's
started
what's
doing
interesting.
dance tunes.
Well, no. So here's the thing. She did the Locomotion here in America, right? Much like a lot of European artists and Australian artists, after the 80s, they didn't want to keep doing America. So they went back to their countries. And she had she was literally like their biggest pop star in Australia for decades. And it wasn't until her remixes came back over, because she still was not interested in America. It wasn't until her remixes came back over that she came back.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that, and like I said, this is a lot of artists, and people, thankfully the internet exists now. A lot of artists gave up on America, and they said, you know what? This country is too big, it takes too much time, too much money. I'm just gonna go back to Europe, I'm gonna go back to the UK. That's why a lot of artists, they have these long careers, people like Simply Red, people like that, long iconic careers.
In their country.
In their countries,
Yeah.
but we don't know it because
Well, because
we don't travel.
I had asked one of my friend's kids. I was like, "Do you know who Kylie Minogue is?" And he's like, "Oh, isn't that the woman that Kylie Jenner sued her for the name?"
yes,
That's who they thought.
that's what happened.
When they thought.
Oh, it
Kylie
was a
Minogue.
giant lawsuit.
I want to change the subject slightly to Sydney and them holding WorldPride. What do you think about, let me just reference in terms of what the introduction of the question is, the 45th Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. Now they're New Orleans Mardi Gras, this is their celebration, but it's a gay and lesbian event. Think about Fifth Avenue in New York for Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and the national networks in Australia broadcast the Pride Parade, the Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras Parade, live to the entire nation. And the number of people that tune in, more than like 70% of all Australians are watching the Gay Pride Parade in Sydney live.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
No,
now,
I can't.
Honestly, San Francisco,
I wish I
Los
could.
Angeles, South Florida's, New York, we have nothing on Sydney.
But isn't it still illegal to be married?
No, not anymore.
No.
2 years ago it changed.
It was only 2 years.
But
Isn't that kind of weird that they broadcast?
Well, it's not,
gay.
because the thing is that over there, right, they suffered through the same thing we suffered through, right? However, their culture fought back, like the popular culture. They fought back, and the media, the networks, all of the artists, they said, no, we're not doing that. And so when the marriage thing came up, because it was their conservative, I mean, similar to what's happening now, the conservatives started to make inroads again, they pushed back again. And artists like Chris Hemsworth, him and his wife basically like renounced what was going on publicly. And so that's the thing, is like for them, they have a large artistic company that has the queer community's back, straight and gay. Like they have their back more so than I think here.
Well, the big picture here is in the announcement of this. If you are gay, you should be planning for February 2023 of this celebration.
Put my
in
pennies
Sydney.
away.
WorldPride and the Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras all combined into one. Ooh, it's
If any bar wants to have an Auntie Mae benefit show to send me over to Australia, I will be happy.
Let's start a
to
GoFund
perform.
for Auntie Mae.
Let's do it.
Who's that supposed to benefit?
Sell some wigs. I don't know.
Let's move on. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.